disgusting. They don't want you. It's just crazy. Are we okay? Hi friends, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Peachy, and today we are going to be reacting to a video by Boracity magazine. Such an icon in the army space. Her videos helped me so much when I was a baby army to understand the culture that comes with being army, you know, things that are acceptable, things that are maybe not as acceptable. And honestly, her channel is just incredible and so educational. So please go subscribe to her channel, please, okay? But the video topic that we're going to be looking into today is when stalking is excused. And I think that is very, very prominent in today's day and age. You know what I mean? BTS are now on tour, and I do think that they have been experiencing a lot of stalking recently. And even before the tour, we know Jungkook had people going to his house, knocking on his door, scaring the poor boy. And I don't care if you're like, he has so much security, his house is so built, like there's no way a little auntie could break in. Do you know how scary it is to know that people know where you live and you don't know their intentions? They might want to hurt you, they might want to come at you, they might be waiting for you to just leave your house so that they could pounce on you. It's just so terrifying, okay? So not only that, but now the members are trying to go out, experience the cities that they're traveling to, and they literally can't because people are following them to their hotels, restaurants, to their cars, trying to be at every spot they think a member would want to be at. And I think it's just exhausting for them. So I'm already really looking forward to this video by Boracity, because I think, yeah, a lot of things get excused and gets painted as cute fangirl, cute fanboy behavior. But no, it's actually really creepy, and people should be getting arrested for a lot of the things that are normalized in today's day and age. As you can see, I'm already heated. So let me take it down and let's just look at this from an educational standpoint, because Boracity is really good at doing that. Now, before we do, I want to remind you that I post videos every single day. So if you like seeing this face and the 7 members' faces together every day, make sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. And you can also check me out over on Patreon for early access, live streams, and bonus content. Thank you to all the cuties who have. Damn, it's been so long that I've reacted to a Boracity magazine video that I'm like as excited as I am when I watch BTS videos. Like, it's crazy.
Recently, a video of BTS being stuck in an elevator in Paris was being shared on social media. The members gave no response to the incessant screams and cameras recording them. There was a hand trying to block people from taking pictures. And the members kept looking around, moving in circles in this tiny space as if trying to find a way out.
I have not seen any of this. I saw Jungkook doing 6'7" with a little kid, and I think it was this elevator, but I didn't know that it was like where is this elevator even? Is this like in their hotel room?
Looking around, moving in circles in this tiny space as if trying to find a way out. This was not the only incident in Paris. Paris, like other big cities, has strong paparazzi and celebrity cultures. This is why I was unfortunately not surprised by this level of invasion of privacy from the paparazzi. But I can never get used to people who claim to love BTS going to this extreme and defending this behavior. Now, I know that we had this conversation time and time again. Stalking is bad, but there are a few talking points that I have not dived into before, especially related to the reasons some fans give to explain their actions. I'm thinking of 2 things. 1. Let's start with the basic fact that to know their locations, someone first needs to obtain and illegally share this private information. In most cases, the paparazzi and ssociaLss, aka professional stalkers, pay the hotel or airport staff for this information.
Damn.
Or simply follow them around at all times.
Ew, that makes me want to take a shower immediately. Like, to pay somebody, to pay an employee money to give you confidential information, that is disgusting, like actually disgusting behavior. But then for the employee to take money and give that information out, fired them and fired their entire existence. Cause damn, like, I don't even want to think about, you know, like checking into a hotel, being so excited to like be somewhere new, and then having to worry about somebody selling my information. Like, are we okay?
Even if you are not the one doing the stalking, you're still encouraging it by proving that their actions were worthwhile. They didn't do the stalking for nothing. You are there. 2. Oftentimes, the BTS members want to walk around, go to restaurants, and do activities in the cities from all of...
Like, this is hope core. You see these images and you're like, ah, but people are ruining it by following them.
These countries around the world they are touring in. They have mentioned before that sometimes they are not able to do this because people wait at the entrance of their hotels and follow them around.
Let me just read this because I know Taeyang posted this. Was it this year or was it a different time? We feel really grateful for your welcoming hearts, but we'd like you to refrain from coming to the hotel if possible. And you know what? Taeyang is always the one to clock the tea. I love that he's always the one to like put his foot down and be like, yo, can y'all actually calm down? Like, this is crazy. We don't really want to share where we're staying and it affects our condition for the concert. And so we make this request of you. As we go on tour, it's really important for us to be able to try out delicious restaurants, walk along streets comfortably, and comfortably enjoy these countries. I hope there won't be any more times when you come to our hotels, we ask for your understanding. Like, to ask for basic human rights is genuinely crazy. I just can't believe people think it's okay to pull up to somebody's hotel that you don't know. Like, girl, they don't know you. You pull up to their hotel, they don't like you. They don't want you. I don't know how else to say it in like a nice way. They're going to look at you and they're going to think that you're a stalker. Do you think that Jungkook wants to kiss a stalker? Do you think that Taeyang wants to take a stalker on a romantic date? No, like, you're being crazy. Stop.
Now, what I've noticed is that they usually ask people to not wait for them at hotels and airports, places they cannot avoid. I do think it's unfair to not let BTS do some tourism while they are not working during their free time. But there's something particularly cruel about going to the places they cannot avoid. Going to the airport and staying at hotels are requirements to do their job. So invading these places is not just about you seeing BTS. It's forcing BTS to be seen by you. They have no other choice but to hide or escape through a private door, if there even is one. Because they walk through the private door or walk...
What is this image of? I don't even know. Oh, is this an image of people standing outside of their hotels? Good. You know what? People in Toronto, don't try me. Don't try me. Well, I'm not going to be near their hotel, so I can't even stop y'all if I wanted to. But if there are people doing crazy stuff, weird behavior, take pictures of them, y'all. They want to breach on BTS's privacy. Take pictures of them, take videos of them. Am I going to go to jail for encouraging this behavior? I don't know, but I think if someone is so comfortable to stand outside somebody's hotel room in the hopes of getting a picture or a selfie with them, then they should be so comfortable with my camera in their face too. Say cheese, B words.
Very fast. We don't visualize the entrapment we have created, but occasionally we see moments like this. Whether it's on an elevator or a hotel, they are stuck there.
That's terrifying. But they wave.
Some armies say that it's common sense to not do this. It's common sense that this is an invasion of privacy, but a lot of people just follow common social rules. Oftentimes, celebrities get emotional seeing so many people waiting for them. They talk to fans, they sign autographs, they take pictures. They create wholesome moments with their fans this way, who wait for hours to see them. There's an example that comes to mind. A group from Hype Latin America was once forced to leave an airport through a private door because too many people were waiting for them and it became dangerous. The rookie group was so excited to see the reception that one of the members messaged fans on Weavers letting them know that they were leaving through the back door.
Wait, who is this? Wait, is this Santos Bravos? Because they're speaking Spanish and they said a hype group. They told their fans where to find them? Let me hear that part again.
Hours to see them. There's an example that comes to mind. A group from Hype Latin America was once forced to leave an airport through a private door because too many people were waiting for them and it became dangerous. The rookie group was so excited to see the reception that one of the members messaged fans on Weavers letting them know that they were leaving through the back door, basically going against the airport's efforts of keeping everyone safe. Fans ran to the back door and the message was soon deleted. But I will never forget a media outlet calling them humble for this. Here's why I bring this up. Let's pretend for a sec.
Hang on. What group was that? I'm actually so gagged that an airport would be nice enough to let them go through a back door and then they tell their fans to go. That's got to be some just young mentality behavior. That is so unsafe and so crazy. Because I remember a streamer did that once. I don't remember who it was. Was it Kaisen? I don't know. But they told all their fans to meet up in like the middle of New York, and it was like a mob situation. Like it ended up being so dangerous. Like you should not be doing that if you have that type of influence. It's just dangerous.
Again, that BTS doesn't mind their fans trying to see them outside of concerts. Even if they really wanted to, they would put themselves, fans, and everyone else in danger by entertaining this behavior. And I say this because a lot of fans who do this point out that the members bow or smile or wave at times. They ignore all the other times when they don't, but on the rare occasions they do, they praise it. I've seen it. When BTS responds to the paparazzi's questions, some people praise how respectful that one member is. This encourages these fans to say that the BTS members are not allowed to interact with fans for security reasons, but they don't actually mind when fans gather and wait for them. This would be a very nice sentiment, but this is not reality. It's true that BTS can ignore fans waiting for hours to see them. Most times they walk fast, away from the crowds. They cover themselves, they turn around, they avoid eye contact. But they will receive harsh criticism if at least one member does not entertain the crowd for a second. One of the first times BTS noticed this was in 2017. BTS just made their debut in the US. The paparazzi and fans found out their location for a private photo shoot. But when BTS ignored them, the paparazzi made this a scandal. They yelled racist questions and incited disappointed fans to get angry at.
I've never seen this before, thank God. But the way they all look so uncomfortable and disgusted, like Jungkook is trying his hardest to like, you know, act normal, but it looks like he wants to cry. Like, this is horrible. And the whole thing, like, but they wave, so they like it. Like me, when I laugh when I'm uncomfortable, you know, like it's the people pleaser. It's like if you do anything else besides be nice, they're gonna drag you. They're gonna say, oh, these men are so disrespectful. Oh, these men hate their fans. And it's like so crazy to just want human respect. And if you don't receive that and you react negatively, people paint you as the villain. And that's why I have so much respect for Miss Chapel Roan, because I think she did ruffle a lot of feathers and tell paparazzi not to disrespect her, not to, you know, call her out, not to swear at her. Like paparazzis are so comfortable, they'd be swearing at people if they're not doing what you want them to do. And she's like, y'all need to shut up or I'm not going to let y'all take pictures of me, period. And people were like, wow, why is she a celebrity if she doesn't want people in her space all the time? Like, are we okay? Can we not appreciate her music instead of thinking that we're entitled to this woman's body just because we like her music and we're fans of her? That's the thing. Like, I don't think it's normal to want this much out of celebrities when they already are sharing their music with us. I don't think that entitles me to want to put Namjoon in my pocket and kidnap him and take him into my house. You know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy. I've never been a fangirl to this extent in my life, but the things that are normalized are honestly sickening to me in a lot of different ways.
BTS for quote-unquote ignoring them. The paparazzi even lied about BTS canceling a meet and greet with those fans, when that was never the case. Who knows how these fans and paparazzi found the location of their private photo shoot? Sometimes showing discomfort or fully ignoring creates even more unnecessary situations. In the moment when everyone is yelling and pointing their cameras at them, sometimes one member out of 7 waving back at the crowd prevents the situation from becoming bigger. And no, I'm not just trying to make my own interpretation of the situation or reading their minds. The members say it. Please go home. We cannot leave. I think about Taeyeon specifically, about how he smiles at the cameras but then immediately goes to Weavers to ask fans to stop waiting for them.
Yup. What's the problem with wasting my own time? Girl, you're not just wasting your own time. You're wasting everybody's time. The situation I think of is when the members just got discharged from the military. I think it was G Cook at the time. And people were so camping outside of like the high building that they couldn't leave. Then they kept telling Army like, yo, y'all need to go. Like, y'all need to go. And I'm sure they had other ways of getting out, but it was like causing like disruption to the city. And it's like, these men have just experienced freedom just for people to kind of start taking that away from them as soon as they get out of the military. It's like now people want to take their privacy away again. It's just exhausting.
We often talk about the entitlement some fans have over BTS, but I've recently seen another point of view. Some fans say they believe they are not entitled to these interactions. Not long ago, I talked about fans waiting for BTS at their hotel in El Paso, and one response I received was, I will not follow them. I won't get mad if I don't get a picture. I won't get mad if they don't leave through this door and I don't get to see them. I just want to be there. What's the problem with me wasting my time? It's my decision to waste my time. This
so
made me
Delulu.
realize
That is so Delulu in a bad way. Like, I know I call myself a Delulu army, like I'm gonna marry all 7 members and we're gonna be poly AF, but that's like so delusional, that mentality. Like, well, I just want to be there just in case. Like, I'm not going to be mad. I'm not going to follow them, but I just want to be there standing outside of their hotel, you know, with my phone out for the memories. I want a core memory of me being a stalker. Like, what's the issue with that? Are we okay? Have you fully lost the plot? Can you go? Because what if a crowd of people is standing outside of your house, your apartment, just waiting for you for a chance to see you? Like, I would be so scared, girl. I would be so terrified, and I would not want that at all.
that some people are blinded by the small chance of having something they want for at least a second, that they don't see the danger in the overall picture. Let's say that you are telling the truth. You just want to see them. You promise to not create chaos. You won't touch them or get in their way. But that's you and your intentions. You cannot control the actions of everyone else around you, but just being there. Yes, you just standing there makes you a part of the problem. You're part of the group of people bringing attention to BTS's location. You're inviting curious people to join. If someone falls, everyone else around them falls, and you were a part of the problem. When I talked about this months ago, I said that the problem with just standing there was normalizing. And when you normalize things, you allow situations to scale. You let situations aggravate. This is why the iconic Purple Ribbon Project does not exist anymore. Armies successfully protected BTS, fans, and everyone at airports by creating a barrier with purple ribbons. Fans organized this, and big groups of army promised to just stand there and not get in their way. But this mega organized project was not enough to control everyone as BTS became even more popular. Good intentions didn't matter anymore.
Damn.
Accidents and even tragedies caused by mobs are mostly not intentional. These happen to cause harm because they go out of everyone's hands, and you contribute to this even if you don't intend to. A popular army creator recently said online that he traveled to Madrid for a BTS concert. While he was walking to his hotel, he saw a large crowd, which turned out to be the hotel where BTS was staying at. He joined the crowd for over an hour but didn't see any of the members, so he headed back to his hotel to get ready for the concert. Army called him out, and
What did that say? At the concert, I donated 1,000 BTS $1 million bills as I sat in my seat waiting for the What? I don't even know what that last part means.
To his hotel
what the hell
to
is
get
that?
ready for the concert.
BTS
Army
has
called him
currency
out,
now?
and he apologized many times. He said, I got swept up in some random moments and made some bad choices. I appreciate the correction, and I removed all instances of any reference. My only response is to encourage caring correction and not fully on demonize someone and make needless derogatory public assumptions about someone. So this is what I mean when I say that some people truly mean no harm, but I do think it's time to take accountability for one's thoughtlessness. I don't always think people have malice in their hearts to do this, but not seeing what's wrong with this until people point it out is dangerous. Fans' good intentions don't matter during tragedies, and even when there are no accidents. The only thing BTS gains from these situations is being uncomfortable. As a fan, why would you even want to contribute to that? Haven't you noticed how the only encounters with fans BTS mentions with love and appreciation are the anecdotes of ARMY finding them randomly and pretending not to know them? Some armies even wait until the members leave the city, not the place, the city, before sharing their stories, because there's still a chance that BTS may want to go back to that location. On the other hand, the absolute best response BTS gives to people waiting at hotels and the airport are uncomfortable smiles and quick waves. And even that happens on very rare occasions. I noticed that in the elevator video, at some point security gave up from covering the glass doors and some members were smiling. But they were not doing this in a I'm proud of this moment so I want to see it kind of way. It was defeat. There's no way out. Trying to cover some cameras with a couple of hands won't do anything. People are already filming and going crazy. During the 2017 incident, multiple security guards tried to cover one single camera and things only escalated. So the best thing they can do is wait there for minutes doing nothing. until the staff finds a way out.
Oh my God, that is so scary. Like just having to stand there all awkward and uncomfortable while your staff are scrambling to pack up an entire photo shoot. And who's the photo shoot for? BTS fans, because they're taking photos for us. And now they have to pack it up, not use that location anymore. All because people don't know how to act. I honestly am like so shocked that people have no social awareness, like no common courtesy anymore. And that's why when I think about, like, somebody asked me recently, like, do you think BTS will walk around Toronto? I'm almost like scared that they will. I almost don't want them to, because I lived in Toronto for a big chunk of my life, and I don't know if Torontonians can handle that responsibility. Sorry, Torontonians. I know there's a lot of cool Torontonians that probably would, but I just, the way that people line up 10 kilometers down a street for like a free fork, you know what I mean? Like, I just think it would become a mob situation real quick. And I almost hope that BTS doesn't walk around Toronto unless they do it at a time where everyone's like asleep or something like that. It's just too scary and it's too risque, and I don't want Toronto to be on the news for bad things and for BTS to not come back, because we're the only stop in Canada. So it would be a big bummer if we let the country down, low key, if we let BTS and the country down.
These incidents have been happening for years and years. This is not just an ARMY problem. This is a celebrity culture problem. So I don't love when ARMYs blame just the fandom. Some say we used to be better than this. And sure, that is true, but BTS is not that niche group anymore. We're one of the most organized fandoms, but we cannot control every single fan. I don't have an exact solution for years of the normalization of these practices, but what I refuse to do is stop talking about it. I think this is the fourth time I'm talking about this same airport hotel problem in this channel, and I will continue talking about it because I refuse to normalize this. Some say that it's common sense to not do these things, but personally I always took into consideration the normalization of these practices in celebrity culture. So the first thing is educating new ARMYs. Our fandom doesn't do this. BTS has explicitly said multiple times not to do this. If some people still do it, then they should have no problem admitting it loud and proudly. They don't have to hide if they are doing nothing wrong, right?
This is like not okay harassing BTS. They'll be posting on social media like, do not come see BTS. This is like harassing. This is embarrassing, y'all.
Yeah, turn away. Wow, you are true fans.
Damn, I saw this video where this ARMY like clocked a bunch of people waiting around, and I loved it. I ate that up. I thought that was so tea. Then again, I don't know if they were like walking by. I don't know the situation, because some of y'all might comment and be like, well, she was there too. She was part of the problem. But I don't think so if she's calling people out like this. And then I didn't see the one from Paris with somebody, calling out people there too. Can we normalize doing that? Can we normalize calling other people out? But the only thing that scares me about that is I don't want to promote altercations. I don't want to promote fights. But it's also like, God, it really annoys me that people are so comfortable with the camera out waiting for BTS, but as soon as the camera's put on them, they get defensive, they get aggressive, they get upset because their privacy is being breached. It's like, you really can't put two and two together? That's crazy to me. Anyway, if they want to have an altercation with me or confront me, that's okay. I'm ready for it. I'll be putting cameras in anybody's face that is disrespectful like that, because what the heck? Like, you're doing it too, man.
Yeah, turn away. Wow, you are true fans.
Clock it.
As a kind of a side note, seeing this elevator video was so surreal that I started reflecting more on what it means to be a fan. I'm not lying when I say that as a BTS fan, what I care the most about is their music. I also have a connection with the minds and voices behind this music. And this is something that the BTS members have talked about as well. They don't just want their music to be passively listened to. They want the real connection that comes with understanding their artistic expression. This is why they are so open with their fans. They want to show their humanity in their songs and their live streams and their vlogs. So I'm not saying that you cannot have a special admiration or love for the members. You can be inspired by their points of view and mindsets, by them as people, as well as their music. Just like BTS is inspired by you, by fans as a collective. But that's where the limit is. That's where boundaries are created. I remember watching this video years ago about parasocial relationships, about how this has become this demonized term that implies that any kind of creator-fan relationship has become an excuse to say that if you have appreciation for the person behind this product that you love so much, then you have a parasocial relationship. ARMY's joke that BTS has a parasocial relationship with ARMY, but I think this relationship, the true healthy relationship, is the one mentioned in this video. It's human to care for people, especially for people who, even if we don't know them personally, help us learn, get inspired, and grow as humans with their art and mindsets. It's natural to want to give our support back to artists we feel connected to. But having this real connection, caring about these strangers, also requires you to sit for a minute with your impulses and think about your actions as a fan. Are your actions forcing BTS into situations that make them uncomfortable? Are they letting you know that they want to see you in personal locations, or are they asking time and time again to please not go? Many say this is the price of fame. This is why we support them and buy millions of albums. But I don't understand how anyone can correlate buying millions of albums to BTS deserving to be uncomfortable and imprisoned in hotels and elevators. I've seen people ask, can you read their minds? Do you know for a fact that they are uncomfortable?
Bro,
but in the case of BTS, yes, we know for certain that they are uncomfortable. They say it many times. So at this point, you don't buy the CD or ticket because you like the music and you want to support them and you want them to succeed so they can continue making music that will make your days brighter. These are the reasons why I support them. I don't buy a CD or ticket to have permission to stalk them. I don't know why anyone would.
Oh my God. Boracity is amazing. I love her take so much. I love it so much. Because, I'm sorry. For people to buy an album or support BTS in some way and then be like, so yeah, girl, I bought 6 albums. I'm going to stand outside of this hotel. Girl, I'm going to every stop on their tour. So, of course, I'm going to also be at their hotel rooms and any restaurant they go to. Like, I'm entitled to that. You're entitled to this fist. No, it's honestly just really sad. I think like celebrity culture has been a mess for a long time and people have been scared to talk about it because people think that, oh, wow, you're a celebrity. So be grateful for what you got. Be grateful that I'm standing outside waiting to meet you. Like, isn't this the fandom that you always wanted? But I don't think that's normal. I think a lot of celebrities, especially musicianal artists, get famous by sharing their artwork. It doesn't mean that they want like all of this fame that comes with it. Like they just want to share their music. With BTS, we know that they didn't talk about wanting millions of gajillions of dollars. Like they wanted to share their music and that's what they did. And that should not entitle people to their space and their privacy and, you know, all of their information. It's the gag. It's the gag for real. What an educational video. Thank you so much, Boracity, for that wonderful video. I think it's so great that she uses her platform to speak on topics like this. If I was more eloquent with the way that I spoke and, you know, could put together amazing videos like she does, I would love to as well. Because I do think it's good to like share platforms to help protect BTS, because what have they done for us? Everything, at least for me. They've saved me in a lot of ways. But anyway, I would love to hear your thoughts on this topic. Maybe you used to go hang out outside of their hotel rooms and then maybe you had a growing experience where you realized that that wasn't okay. Because I also think that we can't blame people who have done it in the past, especially before COVID, I feel like, because a lot of things changed after COVID and celebrity culture, again, has just changed. Fangirl culture, fandom culture has changed so much. So I don't want you to watch this video and be like, damn, I used to wait outside for One Direction. That's crazy, you know, like I'm a terrible person. You're not. I think if you've done these things in the past and you've grown and you don't do them anymore, that's a beautiful thing. And maybe you sharing your experiences could help other people realize that, you know, it's not okay. But yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. And also let me know if I should watch that elevator video. I almost don't want to because I feel like it's going to depress me so much. So I'm glad that for some reason I was not cursed with seeing that, but Yeah, let's not keep these men in enclosed spaces and make them super uncomfortable. Sounds good. Thank you so much. And thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you check me out over on Patreon for early access, live streams, and bonus content. But I will see your beautiful faces tomorrow. Have a good one, okay? Bye-bye.